So today I'm going to show you how to make a basic halter top. I had requests for a couple different halter top wearing characters. Somebody wanted me to do Catelyn's halter top, a belly dancer halter top, and a character named Gumi, I think. It's an anime character and I don't watch a lot of anime, so I'm not entirely sure how that's pronounced, but basically they were characters that wear halter tops. So rather than making 3 different halter tops, I thought I'd just make one basic one, and then it can be altered to do any of those characters. So you want to start by getting some fabric. You want it to be at least a little bit stretchy. You want to fold it over onto itself and lay your pattern out on top of it. This is a fairly easy shape to draw, or I also have a free pattern that you can download for this, and that link should be popping up on your screen right about now. And so then you just want to cut out around the pattern through both of the layers of the folded fabric with the short end of the pattern on the fold, so that when you open it up, you end up with this shape. So then you want to take some bias tape. You're just going to run that along the edge of the halter top. So you just fold the bias tape around it and then sew it in place. And that'll cover up the raw edges. So there it is once I got that edge done. And then do the same thing to the other outside edge, just like that. And then for the bottom, you want to run it along so that it sticks out about a foot or foot and a half on either side of the bottom, because those are going to be the ties to go around your back. So you might need to shrink or enlarge them depending on your size. And so then for the V part, you're going to do the same thing. Just run it so that it's about a foot beyond the edge of the halter top. Again, you may have to adjust for your size. So there as well the ties. So you want to cut a piece that's 4 inches long and 2 inches wide. Fold the ends in about a ½ inch. And then fold the 2 ends into themselves. And then fold it in half again so that all the raw edges are concealed inside. And then just sew it right down the center. So there it is once I've sewn it down the center, no raw edges showing. So you're just going to take that little piece, you're going to fold it over the very center of the halter top. When you're folding it, you want to scrunch up the middle. The bigger your chest is, the more you're going to want to scrunch it to give you room in there, because that's what creates the appropriate shape. And so then you'll just sew it right through both sides of that tiny folded piece, on the inside and on the outside, to make sure that it holds that scrunch in place. So you can see it on the back side as well. So the thread just goes all the way through both sides of it. So you just tie it off. And so here it is once it's sewn in place. And so it just holds that scrunch so that it gives you the appropriate fit for the halter top. And so then once you have your halter top done, you can do the alterations for the belly dancer. You probably want to put some fringe along the bottom of it. For Catelyn, you could do the paper fasteners along the edges for the little gold pieces of metal that she had in hers, and then of course make it out of something that looks a little more like fake leather. And then for the Gumi character there, you could add a little bit, some flaps right here to make it a little more like what she had. I like keeping myself covered, so I wouldn't do it as wide open as she had it, but if you want to, you can always make the V a little bit wider.